My name is Justin, and I can't wait to share with you today about a powerful meditation practice in my life that has changed everything. This is a nature-based meditation that has helped me to realize that I'm connected to all things in this world and that I belong here. I can't wait to share it with you. Welcome, and for those of you who don't know me, I'm Justin Wildheart, and I share with people ways that they can connect to people and nature to create community, vitality, and aliveness in their life. I'm here today to talk with you about a meditation that we call the sit spot. I originally learned this practice from Tom Brown Jr. and Jon Young, two amazing nature mentors. And when they shared about this process, they shared about how you can find one place in the natural world, and by walking there and sitting in that spot for a period of time every day, you can develop an incredible sense of connection and aliveness and intimacy with the natural world. Now, I was a bit skeptical at first, and being somewhat of a disciplined person, I started to go to my sit spot, this spot in the woods that I had chosen to walk to and sit each day. And to tell you the truth, at first I was a little bit bored. I was much more used to the fast pace of modern life, things coming at you from every direction. And I wasn't able to at first appreciate the slowness and beauty of nature unfolding, but as I started to go to my sit spot, something amazing started to happen. Slowly, I started to open up to nature's rhythm, and as I sat there, I started to let the fast pace of life, the anxiety, the worry, the stress, started to just fall away. As I sat in nature and let that wash through me, I noticed that my anxiety, I noticed that my stress levels started to drop, and I felt more relaxed out in nature, and that followed me back home. It followed me into my house and into my life, where I was much more relaxed. And I also found that I was attuned with a different kind of natural rhythm, this natural rhythm of nature itself. And so science now is confirming a lot of what we intuitively have experienced, which is that nature reduces stress. Heart rates diminish, breathing slows down, cortisol, the stress hormone inside of your body, starts to diminish when we spend time in the natural world. Nature, just being in nature, is a natural stress reliever. But there was still more to unfold. As the seasons passed, I started to feel this profound gratitude for the land and the beauty of all the different ways that the land presents itself over the course of the year. And the animals and plants, they started to come out to me in their own ways. Like when the beech leaves first pop out of their buds like fireworks, or the time in the spring when those chipmunk babies started to scurry around chasing each other and they ran right across my feet. Or the time that beautiful doe walked less than 10 feet away from me. I was able to see her eyelashes and the way the sun glistened off of her fur. I started to have a profound sense of thanksgiving in my heart and gratitude. And as the world opened itself to me, I found that I opened myself up to the world as well. And I found that I felt like a part of the family of all beings. In picking a sit spot, you want to pick a place that's convenient for you. Some place that you're going to pass every day, and a place that ideally might have some field and forest, some mixed habitat in there, but it doesn't actually have to have those things. The most important thing is that it's close to where you live, convenient to get to, and someplace that you're actually going to go to. Now, in picking a spot, it doesn't have to be wild. A lot of times we get hung up that we really need to have a wild place. And for many of us, we just don't have that kind of access to nature. And so if you have a backyard, that could be a great place. If you have a local park, that could be a great place. If there's a patch of woods by your house or a pond, that could be a great place. If there's the front stoop and you get to look over the street and there's a few trees and every now and then a red-tailed hawk flies overhead, that's a great place. So in picking your spot, don't get hung up on it needing to be wild. Just pick a spot that you'll go to every day or at least 3 days a week for 15 minutes to an hour. When you arrive into your spot, sometimes it's helpful to sit and close your eyes and breathe and just focus on what your senses are bringing into your body. What are they telling you right now? What are your ears telling you? What can you hear? What can you smell right now? Can you feel the sun on your skin or the direction that the wind is blowing in this moment? Allow your senses to tell you, and start off with your eyes closed because we're a very visual people. And so begin with the other senses, and then when you're ready, open your eyes and take in this magnificent landscape around you. And as you do that, it's okay to relax your eyes so that you can see the sky and also the earth at the same time. And you can see to your left and your right. So there, you're not staring directly at anything, but you're able to take in the whole picture of this world. And as you're taking in the whole world, it's important to stay connected in with your heart during this process. So allow your heart and your emotions and your feelings to fill inside of you and let you know how you're feeling in this moment. Oftentimes, profound gratitude can sweep in, an acknowledgement that you're one and a part of this magnificent tapestry of life. And as you sit there, continue to allow your senses to drink in the lusciousness of the landscape. Let them smell the smell of the pine trees. Let them feel the warmth of the sun or the coolness of the land after a damp rain. Listen to all of the bird song. What does that stir inside of you? And be sure to listen to those spaces in between the noise. What does your nose drink in at this moment? Can you smell the pines? Can you smell the flowers, the water, or the grasses? One way we can stay engaged with the natural landscape is to continually access our senses. And this is what really makes it a meditation. By staying engaged with our heart, with our body, with our senses, we're able to stay in a state where we're not thinking, but we're feeling and living in an embodied way and connecting and becoming one with all of nature. Just like in meditation, let your mind rest. If you find that you're thinking, it's important to just acknowledge that and to let the thoughts flow through you and to remain focused on the senses and what you can experience in the world around you. Let the land change you. Let it take you in and hold you till you find that you are one of its children, and that no matter where you go, you will always find home and belonging with the more than human world. Try going to your sit spot every day this week and see how it feels. Let me know in the comments section what your experience is like. If you like this nature meditation and you want to learn more and see more of these different kinds of nature-based practices, then subscribe to our community, Living with a Wild Heart.